about it, that is a really cool looking ship. Me like it. Gonna have to look into booking that one. If you've been on that ship, why don't you add it to the comments down below? Let me know what you thought of it.
What's up, guys? How's it going? I got 93 people in the house. I feel like it's been forever, honey, since we've been live. We tried the thing last week.
That's why it feels like it's been forever.
And then it got cut short, and then we did an after show in Facebook Live, which was super fun. That was a lot of fun. So if you're not in our Facebook group, please go join that.
I don't
what
even
is
know
up,
what
everybody?
happened.
Yeah, I don't. It just got out of control really, really quickly. I hope you guys like that new intro. We just put it together. We're trying some new stuff. Excuse me. Collaborating with some creators in the cruise niche, cruise space. Super fun. So yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little distracted.
Oh, should we wait to talk about what that happened, or do you want to do it now? I think.
Well, I feel like I
I
have to warn you. So, Colin came home from work, and he started editing. Oh, here we go. This is why I need to talk to you about it. He started editing that intro, and it does look. It looks great. So, we're trying to decide what to eat for dinner, and of course, it always comes down to the last minute for us trying to figure out what we want. So I was on Uber Eats. I'm just swiping through, and I found essentially like hibachi that we can order. It was fairly inexpensive. There's a new. I think it's new. They were doing a promotion. Anyhow, if you spend $20, you got $5 off, and then plus the delivery fee. So we spent like $20 on food. The delivery guy comes, drops off our food. He leaves. Check the bag. It is the complete wrong order.
And like it's Jennifer.
Right. Not only is the name incorrect, but literally everything in that bag is not ours. Mm-hmm. And now, it's not that it's a huge problem, except it's food for one person. Mm-hmm. We're 2 people.
Yeah.
And I really wasn't feeling soup. She ordered like soup and an egg roll and some other beef bowl, and that's not what I wanted. So I couldn't get a hold of Uber Eats, and long story short, I had to reorder, and hopefully I'll get a refund. But it's coming, and I'm going to be getting our food in about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
so I'm just going to leave, and then it'll be fine.
So just to prep you for the scenario,
I'm going to stand
someone's
up.
going to knock on the door, she's going to leave, the dogs are going to bark, and we're watching Aries. Aries is here, so
yeah, we have 2 puppies.
Always got a friend over. So people are liking the intro. Good. I'm going to start mixing it up. So it's not necessarily an intro. It was a... What's up?
Sorry, the Cruise Geeks. If you pay me, I'll deliver some food to you. We appreciate that.
We'll be swapping that stuff out, right? So obviously, Creators in Paradise, that'll be someone new. Klikowski was there. He said, yeah, you can put it in there. So he let me put some stuff in there, which we're going to show you guys a preview of his upcoming show. Him and York got something coming, so it's in the OBS timeline.
Okay. News to me.
But I'll swap it out every now and then. So if you have stuff you want to show, put it in the Creators in Paradise in the Facebook group, and I go through and I watch them when it's slow, and then I'll like put some stuff in there. But the trivia question will change.
Well, obviously you can't ask the same trivia question.
Yeah, you can't ask the same trivia. Everyone gets an A. Yeah, Sherry messaged us and goes, "Hey, can you guys help me out and introduce this to your audience?" It's like, yeah, we can show them what's up. So helping more people, it's what we do. It's kind of how this whole thing started. Cruise tips. So I remember when we used to watch Sherry all the time. Like we still do.
I remember when we used to.
Sherry, that's not what I meant, Sherry. So I remember when Alyssa, when we were like, anytime we go on a cruise, Alyssa, she would send me all these cruise tip TV videos. She's like, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, I'm shaking the thing. But what's tonight's wine of the night? Wine of the week.
Wine of the week. It's Cabernet. And I would tell you what kind, but there are 2 because I wanted to finish the bottles.
Guys, we are working on the wine club. It'll be no additional cost to you.
I promise it'll be better than what I
We're not making
did.
the wine. It'll just be like a link to what she's drinking, and you can kind of order it and taste it with us and stuff. So that'll be fun. So I'm going to jump in finally. It's been a week. Give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying us so far. I'm going to say hey to everybody. So all the way to the top. Numero uno in the house. Oh, actually, it says at 8:31, Aiden McGuckian was in the house, and he said, "Hey," or she said, "Hey." Which one? He or she? Which Aiden is that one?
Do we have more than one?
I think we have 2. Nurse Nancy, big hi there, Klikowski's and Griff and Alyssa. Taser Travel, she says second, question mark. Cash Addict Mel's in the house. Nurse Nancy is in the house. Amy Gallahan, the house, she's in it. Crazy Cat Traveler, Kyla Hill. Leslie is in his house. Sydney is in the place. Gonna keep scrolling. Chris Heckert, what's up? Jennifer Kildo. Felicia's here. Tracy's here. What's up, everybody? Josh Odom is in the building. Cruise Geekette. Sandy is in the house. We were talking to Cruise Geek. So I have been under the weather for a little bit. I've been sneezing. Then last week my stomach was hurting.
Well, I think the majority of it is allergies because we're in this weird season in Florida right now where there's just like pollen everywhere.
Yeah, I still sound kind of stuffy. Eventually Aries, the puppy, is going to be walking up in a minute.
Buddy.
So he's right there. He's like, Oli, what are you doing? Scott Weber's in the house. Tracy Skill, AAAO, York, Ragsdale in the place. Mike is in the place. Mike Natoli. Hey, Jew Lady. She says, I love the new intro. If you didn't know, Jew Lady's a new moderator. I forgot to add your YouTube moderator tag, by the way. My bad. You should have that soon. Royal has the biggest ship. Yes, the answer to the trivia question was Royal Caribbean. Symphony of the Seas. We are having a group cruise on the Harmony of the Seas.
Our food is almost here.
Our food's almost here?
Yes, we are. If you got that, if you were at the very beginning of that video, right?
Yeah, very beginning.
It showed the intro. And I made a blog post about it, so if you go to our blog, you can read all about it.
Alyssa's dropping the heat with the blogs today. She finally put together her swimsuits, affordable swimsuits for cruises, right?
Yeah. I'm waiting for one more piece, but that will be published very shortly.
Yeah, so you'll be able to find all their swimsuits and stuff. Florida Krista says, Royal. It was Royal. What's up, Florida Krista? Krista. Jennifer Kildo. Patty McFall. Huntress Habits is in the place. From Texas. Represent. From Port Arthur, Texas.
I'll be right back.
She's going to go get the grub, and I'm going to run through this and say hey to everybody. 130 people in the house, but I feel like I'm halfway there. Kid Sid. Mama Donna. Jenner's Patters. Rick Burr. Triple Ayo, I said you earlier, but I like to say it because I love your name. Nicole B is in the place. Monica Smith, MGM Family Traveling. What's up, everybody? If you're new to the live, if this is your first time in live, say hey. Let everybody know that you're new. You can put like, hey, I'm new with your name tag right there. Megan O'Toole's in the place. The GoPro's not here, but Denny, you won that GoPro. Denny Knight. So that will be your way shortly. Patty McFall, Jennifer Hall, Kevin Counts, Josh Odom. Is it Elena or is it Alana Zingano? We watched your video yesterday with Hugo, and it just brought back so many like great memories. Alyssa's not in here, but that's one of Alyssa's favorite cruise directors. It's like Flying Scotsman. There's Hugo, and they're like right up there. So she really, really loves Hugo. I did not know he moved from the Mariner to the Navigator of the Seas. So yeah. Someone asked, is I think it said balcony suite worth it? I think so. If you have the cash, I say do it. You'll have a good time there. Crazy Cat Traveler. Nikki Booth. All right, triple. Melissa Yeager. Nails by Mare. I'm almost there. Cindy, Megan, Ryan Martin, Art Parker, Janice. People are asking how to be fan of the week. So it's something we just started. We've been meaning to get it out, and I finally was like, I'm just gonna put it in there and just go. We actually sang a song once, Alyssa and I. So
we did.
We did.
And we recorded it, and I don't know where it's at.
I think it's on that computer somewhere.
But it's a very special song, and I really hope to add it into our videos because I think you guys will like it.
Yeah, I think you'll like it. So, Janet Brooke, Mike, Raphael's in the house, Ruby's in the house, Veronica's in the house, Kaylin's in the house, Marilyn, Kristen Ashley, Monica Smith, Nicole Johnson, Nikki Booth, Nurse Nancy. What's up? She says, Alyssa Swimwear Edition. I'm struggling with watching myself in the videos swimwear. Girl, psh, girl, you fine. Psh.
I'm sorry, what did I miss? We're talking about Hugo?
I was talking about Hugo and how he's one of your favorite CDs.
Yeah, I love him. So the very first day, I thought he was a little much. He just has a very big personality. But the more I saw him and saw him interact with people, the more I loved him.
Hello, my party people. Look at all the balloons.
Hello, my beautiful people. Are you enjoying your cruise? Yes or yes?
Ashley R. Kevin Simmons. What do you think of the news of Royal Caribbean buying the Grand Lucayan Resort in Freeport and expanding the port from 2 to 4 berths? That's not something I'm well versed in.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Didn't know.
I'm sorry.
So breaking news.
Funny thing is we were supposed to go on the Majesty of the Seas back in September of 2017. Sounds about right. And it was canceled because of Hurricane Irma, but we were supposed to go to Freeport and Nassau, and we were supposed to go to that resort for the day. But anyhow.
Nurse Nancy. So how do you become fan of the week? Truthfully, just be yourself. Engage on the comments. What I saw from Jeff this week, he was commenting on videos. He's being friendly. He was engaging with people in the group, sharing stuff. He was just being himself, and I sent a couple of messages to him. Really nice guy, fan of the week, and that's it. Hey, so next thing I'm gonna work on is getting alarms like Sean and Steph when you get a super chat.
Well, as long as it's not.
What if we do fans of paradise?
Okay.
That's what we trigger.
Yeah.
No.
It can be fun. I just don't want it to be obnoxious.
The point is,
come say hi.
Miss Henderson. I'm gonna say, is it Anicia? Anicia. I'm gonna say Anicia. Or is it Anasia? Thank you for the super chat. She says, glad to be here. First time commenting on a live. Her first comment was a super chat.
Well, thank you.
Super fan. Thank you so much. Guys, I think if I missed your name, you know it wasn't intentional. There's a lot of people hopping in right now. 146 of you. We love you guys. I'm going to say it again. Give us a thumbs up. Every little bit helps. So if you guys can you see Aries?
Alyssa's in heaven.
Alyssa's in heaven. This is Aries. This is Oli.
They're best buds.
They're best buds. We're watching Aries for a friend. She's going to be gone for the weekend, so he's hanging out with us. So
He's such a good boy.
yeah. So yeah, that's how you become fan of the week. Just, be yourself, comment on the videos, share the videos. We see a lot of stuff, so, be yourself. And as far as being a creator in paradise, all you have to do is put your video in the little thread. I put a thread, creators in paradise, so people can see your content. I was trying to help people out, and all you have to do is just put it right there. And then I'll watch it, and then I'll try to grab a clip with your permission. So Jeff Fisher, 45 days until the Freedom of the Seas. You're going to have a good time. I can't wait till the Freedom of the Seas gets renovated. What?
I was writing our blog post about the Freedom of the Seas today. So I was reminiscing.
Oh.
Such a good cruise.
Monica Smith says puppies.
Puppies.
Went 9 days in the Caribbean. Someone said I'm looking kind of swole. Am I looking kind of swole?
Yeah, baby. I don't know. You're doing the challenge.
I am doing the challenge. I have lost a little weight.
Leaning down. Building muscle.
Building muscle. Trying. I was trying to lean back down for you guys so I can, get my Instagram.
He's doing it for you.
Get my Instagram popping so I can be an Instagram model. This is me moving my naps. I don't have long flowing hair like hers.
I don't have long flowing hair.
Oh,
you
man.
You don't even have line. What was wrong?
Love the puppy appearance. Chris Heckert. Klikowski says, I miss Oli Bear. What are your thoughts about fall cruises in the Caribbean? You have a video on that you created.
Yeah.
Perfect time to sail. What do you think?
Yeah, I actually love cruising in the fall in the Caribbean. I know that you kind of risk the hurricanes, but personally, I think the weather's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, if there's a storm, it's not so perfect, but it's not super hot. It's still hot, but it's not super hot, and the prices are usually a little cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's the perfect time.
What's up, Tammy? She says, love the pups. Dave and Brandy's, what's up, guys? So if I missed you, I am really sorry. Reading these comments as fast as I can. Tom's in the house. Kay Moore's in the house. Nashma is in the house. She says, new here to the live chat. Everyone give her a welcome, a warm welcome.
Hello. Newbie from Atlanta, cruising end of October. Would you recommend trip insurance? Yes. You don't have to purchase it through the cruise line. I don't think I've ever purchased the insurance through the cruise line because you can get it cheaper somewhere else, and it will cover your trip.
Yeah.
So I don't do trip insurance all the time, and you should, but especially if you're worried about hurricanes or worried about snowstorms, if you live up north and you're trying to get to the Caribbean and you can't because your flights are canceled or whatever reason, in those seasons I usually am more cautious, and then other times I'm just hey, and I probably shouldn't. So yes, do the trip insurance.
I have a small plug here. York Ragsdale, he says you better check out the Daily Cruise Ship Madness bracket on the Paradise Crew Facebook page. It's a lot of fun. People are voting on their favorite cruises, like March Madness, so go check it out.
I'm sorry, this is funny. Wahoo, I'm late as usual. Think I'll fit in. Yes, Curtis. You'll fit in just fine.
Vista in 30 days. Woo woo. So how's everyone finding us? We're kind of curious. Are you watching the Freedom of the Seas? Are you stumbling upon us on the Disney vlogs? What was it? Is it Carnival Vista? You have the Vista in 30 days and you found us? How are you guys finding us? So let us know. Welcome to all the newbies, Nails Mare says. Nails by Mare. Dave and Brandy's, we always get the insurance. Hate to pay for it, but you never know.
Right. Which is why I don't use anything that's too expensive. I want to say we go through Assurant or there's something. Anyhow, there's a company that we use, and I'll try to find it. And they're playing. It's like $50 or something total for the two of us, or $80, maybe $80, which is much more affordable than $100 and some dollars per person.
Can you guys hear that? Our dogs fighting out there? You got that? Liz G says, I came across watching vlogs on cruising. Freedom of the Seas is what Melissa said. I found you guys on a sunrise, and I was looking at videos. Chris Pat's in the house. Crazy Crap Traveler. Yes. Blame Lalita Loca live chat. Yes. So the cruising community is really tight. Really, really fun. We plug each other all over the place, and she found us through Lalita Loca. Nice. So if you haven't seen Lalita Loca, please mosey on over there. Go watch his videos. He's got a series going on right now. Mosey on over there. It's like 30 tips in 30 days. It's a really good series. Go check it out. So. Oh, and they're giving away what you call it? An Osmo Pocket. So if you think about creating content in the future, go win that Osmo Pocket.
I'm sorry. It's always Olivia that starts it.
AK Adventures. So we were in Puerto Rico the same time as AK Adventures, but they were on the opposite side of where we're at, and we were at John Klikowski's at the same time, and we were stretched. But
we were at John Klikowski's.
We're at John Klikowski's place, like in Puerto Rico. We're at his place.
They live in Puerto Rico.
No, I'm sure we will meet up with them soon. Started watching Disney vlogs. Ashley R says, welcome new people. Geo travel insurance. Watch Medicare. It's not all covered. So, Michelle Anderson, I'm taking my first cruise in August, and I have been searching videos, came across you guys, thought you were a cute and fun couple. The channel is not dry. The channel's not dry.
That's good.
Cool.
Well, we've heard other things, so
yeah.
we appreciate that comment.
Oh, you remember we had someone come in hot one day, and they're like, hey, content is king. Get to the point. Stop fooling around.
I was like...
And then they were like, L on your forehead, and they just deuced out. I was like, whoa.
Like, okay, bye.
They brought the heat. So, guys, this live is going to be about answering questions as much as possible. We finally said hey to everybody as much as possible. Start dropping your questions. So if you missed those questions earlier, now drop them in again, because we're definitely at that point of the live where we can start hopping into the questions. So I'm going to start right at the bottom.
That's fair.
We're going to catch up right to the bottom.
Just copy him. I don't know what is going on out there.
Liz G, my fiance and I want to vlog our next cruise. Any advice? I'm a big fan of the GoPro. It's got audio. It's got smooth.
Ooh, I was really far.
It's really good in low light. Not really good. It's decent in low light. Also, if you really want to not buy anything at all, your phone. If you need to see how to vlog with your phone, Sean and Steph have an excellent series there. Also, these iPhones, the new ones, they shoot at 4K.
They're really good. Like the photos that I'm taking on this phone, I'm impressed with myself.
Yeah, they're fantastic. There's a 4K Hawaii video shot with an iPhone. It will blow your mind. It's better than my 6D Mark II. It is better than my 6D Mark II.
Okay.
All right, seriously, let me see. Go scroll up. Are you guys planning a group cruise? Yes.
Yes.
Give them details while I find the other questions, because we're already booming.
Our very first group cruise is in September. So I checked the amount of days today, and it was like 164 days away, which is crazy because in my mind, it's so far and it's just like right around the corner. So we are doing the Harmony of the Seas. We are doing, this one's out of Port Canaveral. It goes to the Perfect Day at Coco Key. So everything besides like the overwater cabana should be done by then. It goes to Roatan, which I'm excited because we've never been. Costa Maya and Cozumel. So if you would like to join us on the group cruise, we do have a few cabins left, and send us an email because that is the easiest way for me to find your information.
Yes.
So my email is alyssa@trappedinparadise.tv.com.
I found you guys by searching information on cruises, going on our first cruise on the Brilliance of the Seas in 31 days. You're going to have a good time. I started watching Sherry on Cruise Tips TV when I booked my first cruise, and she suggested your vlog. Thank you so much, Sherry. Let me see. I found you on Sharon at Sea. Thanksgiving greetings. Shout out to Sharon at Sea. Let me see. How many cruises do you guys take per year? 42?
Well, no, we'd have a lot more content on the channel if we did 42. I think last year we together did 4.
Mm-hmm.
I did 5. This year, my goal is to do at least 4.
Okay.
And we've already done 1, so that leaves 3. And that might actually happen. I'm hoping for 1 more after that.
Ashlyn D, going on the Freedom of the Seas Sunday. Did you guys like it? We absolutely loved it. It's one of our favorite cruises, Freedom of the Seas.
Oh yes,
by far. Are you guys planning to use the key on a Harmony?
Potentially. So we watched Sean and Steph's video.
Yes.
And I had already been doing research on it. It just helps to hear someone else's perspective that's actually done it. Mm-hmm. I'm considering it for our Alaskan cruise, mm-hmm. and which is in June. And if it goes well, then I might do it again on the Harmony, because I don't know. It sounds more appealing, and especially if we both want Wi-Fi, that alone I feel like pays for itself.
I'm gonna do the 2 birds in 1 stone. Yeah, the Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Wi-Fi, free lunch at Chops, the priority embarkation, debarkation, that just pays for it alone.
Yeah.
And then you get all those fun activities.
What's really big,
like private time.
What's really big to me about the key was what Sean said. It was the they take your luggage and they put it in the room for you. And for me,
they like treat you like VIPs.
For me, often I only need maybe 2 or 3 items out of my camera bag. Instead of carrying like 24 pounds, 40 pounds worth of gear, I can grab my camera body, 2 lenses, and I can vlog until we can get back to the room. Instead of carrying my bag all around, but I can't leave $10,000 worth of gear outside of a room and just hope that it's there. You know, it's different for me. It's like swimming, and I know it's right there. At least I can poke my head out and look. Goodness, children. But yeah, someone asked. They said they found us on the NCL Escape, and someone else asked would we do the Bliss? Yes to the Bliss. That's something I'm super excited about. If you guys follow 9 to 5 Cruisers on Instagram, I think they may be going there. I don't know
on
if
the Bliss?
Yeah. But Escape. Go ahead.
Yeah, the Escape was great.
Fantastic.
I would love to do this. Right, I'd love to do the Escape again and actually vlog it.
Yeah.
But I would be interested in doing the Bliss and or the Encore.
Yeah. The Escape was one of our first, like when we tried. No, we just filmed it for our wedding.
We did.
Yeah. I would like to give it a fair shot, redo the Escape, and like crush it, because I know we have a good time. We put the video out, the review. We got to do it justice. We got to do it again. So, Alyssa, love your loopy case.
Thank you. I almost ordered another one the other day. If anyone would like to sponsor our channel, I would not be opposed for it to be loopy. Shameless plug.
Plug.
This is the best thing that's ever happened to my entire life.
Yeah. Speaking of sponsors, I had a couple people email us. That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
We'll give you. Do you guys even want behind the scenes of stuff like that? Yeah, just let us. Just type 1. Like, yes, give us behind the scenes of the travel business of you guys growing, and just put 1 in the chat, and I'll be like, okay, there, I got an idea. Best tip for first time cruiser going on May 25th, Carnival Conquest. You give your tip, I'll give mine.
The best tip. My best tip, or I think the most important for a very first time cruiser, is to not get overwhelmed by everything that they have to offer and have a good time.
Yes.
Just relax, pick what you want to do. Don't get upset if you don't get to do everything, because you can always book another cruise and do it again.
It's true. Mine is going to be, when you take your photos, turn your camera sideways and take the photo. And try to make sure you get yourself in a couple. And if you really want to do a shot, don't be afraid to ask someone to take the photo for you. Chances are you never see him again, so don't feel awkward. Just be like, hey, can you take a photo of me and my family? And like, just press this button. A lot of people are like, oh, we'll just do this, but you can't get the scenery. Like communicate with people. That's my tip. All right. Let me see.
I'm sorry. Can you guys hear the dogs? Because if you can, I will try to stop them. But
no, it's jumping to the bottom.
I know mine kind of went all over the place.
I just found you while searching for info on our first cruise. Ended this past Monday. Cool. Love you guys. Found you binging all your vids. Cruising second time ever. April 1st. Freedom of the Seas. Cool. Back to the bottom. I cruise with my mom, which I love doing, but she's not into excursions. What advice would you give to a solo excursionist?
I'm sorry, I was reading another question. A solo excursionist.
I mean, I said excursionist, but it says, what would you give to a solo excursions?
I'm not sure. Because we don't do anything solo. If anyone cruises solo, I know there are a few people in this chat.
Scott Singer.
Check. Can you answer them for me, please?
There's some good vlogs by Scott Singer. I know he goes solo cruises. You can. I think there's a solo cruiser. You can check them out as well. Also, you'll have to start moving towards Instagram. Cass Aragon. She's the content creator for Royal Caribbean. She does a lot of solo cruising, so you can always just go follow her as well. Inbox her. She's pretty nice.
That's true.
She's a representative of Royal, so you'll get pretty solid answers. Best drones for first timers. Air. The one that we used in Antigua with cycling tours Antigua, Derek. He had the DJI Spark. He had the DJI Spark. So if you like that vlog and you like the way the footage looks, that one's $400. Depending on your budget, it's the same cost of a GoPro. But I think it's really worth it. So that's if you don't want to go heavy and spend a G on a DJI Mavic Pro. If you lose a roommate before the cruise, can you switch names?
Yes, but you'll probably have to pay for it. So it's usually $50 to $100 depending on the cruise line, but they should be able to switch that out for you.
I like the phone footage, but not in low light. That's from Nurse Nancy.
It's fair.
I YouTube as many cruise sites as possible, researching my NCL Pride America Hawaiian cruise, April 27th.
That makes me sad. We were supposed to do that one in December.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. Maybe someday.
Whoo, we have 169 people in the house right now. Awesome. Thank you. That's cool. We're growing, guys. 172, just like that. If you'd be so kind, if you're enjoying us answering these questions for you, please give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to see Alyssa take another sip of her wine, please give us a thumbs up.
I just assumed you did.
Liz G, thanks for the advice. You guys are amazing. Lee Rochelle,
You missed a question.
Did I miss a couple?
Well, Bill Stevens wants to know if we will ever do a G&G wrap ever. Probably not, because I'm terrible at wrapping. And Ryan Martin wants to know if we've ever had any previous itineraries get reversed. So the cruise he's taking in November on the Sensation had reversed the itinerary. No, that's never happened to us. I would imagine it's just logistics, so there might be other ships in port and they just kind of switched things around, but there shouldn't be any problem with that unless you already booked excursions without the cruise line. Now,
to show some more insight on Bill Stevens' comment, often he leaves little poems, raps, and rhymes on our videos.
Yeah.
And if you
I'm impressed.
Yeah, she'll favorite some of them and pin them up to the top. So if you go check some of our videos, they're on there. You can go read them. They're really funny. He wants to be a writer, I think. I read one of his comments. So I was like, makes sense.
What beach / island with the clearest, prettiest water? Curacao. Bahamas. Clearer than Curacao and Bonaire?
No,
do you remember the waters there?
You're right.
It is unreal. Go to the Southern Caribbean.
Is it necessary to bring an extension cord on Carnival Vista to use the bathroom curling iron? No.
No, but I don't. Well, no, I don't think you can have extension cords.
Yeah, you can't do this anymore.
First of all, 2, I don't think there's a plug in the bathroom. So the plugs that are in the bathroom are really for like the razors. They're the whatever watts for the razors. There will be a plug most likely by the mirror on the desk, like in the, I guess just in your cabin. That's where I don't dry my hair very often, but I have to dry my hair. It'll be there, or straighten my hair, whatever. So wouldn't worry about the extension cord, but you probably won't be doing it in the bathroom.
What is your favorite thing to do in Grand Cayman?
Snorkel.
Snorkel. Yeah, snorkel, yeah.
That was the time we saw a tarpon, remember? And I almost peed my pants. For real, I thought it was a shark.
I use my phone for all my pics and vids now, except for underwater. Buying a GoPro 7 for that. That's Mel Stowe. When do you find out the times you will arrive, leave ports? Also, how soon do you reserve your excursions? Not through the cruise line. That's from Sydney Glavin. Glavin? I'm sorry.
We're really bad with names. You can find out usually before you even book them. So I know if you go on Royal Caribbean, for instance, because I'm on that website all the time, you can click view this itinerary, and it will tell you how long you're in port. So it'll say arrive at 7 a.m., leave at 4 p.m., or something like that. For the most part, that's correct. However, I did notice I was looking at a cruise for the next coming months, and it had the ports reversed, like in the back end of like my travel agent site. So I don't really know what day we would be at an island, because on the website it says one thing, and then I go to like the same date and it has the island and the sea day reversed. So, but you should know as soon as you book, for sure. And then we reserve our excursions.
I think my phone died.
Okay. We reserve our excursions really as soon as we know what we want to do. We don't usually book too far out. We do have a couple, like the group cruise, Alita Loca, and a few others that are booked far out that I don't even think, it's not that I don't think about, but they're just so far out in advance. Like I have other things to plan right now. But we usually book no more than 90 days out, I would say. That's usually when I start searching, like, oh, because I'm getting excited. Like, oh my gosh, in 90 days, you know, we're going on a cruise. And we do have a cruise in less than 90 days.
Yeah. Often we try to work with tour operators as well.
Well, right, for us specifically. But
we will reach out even further to let them know, like, this is what we're trying to work for you guys. You want to take a small break? Who's your favorite moderator? He's just kidding. He's just kidding.
Oh,
it's Klikowski. I will take this time if he says yes, York and Klikowski, if they want to show a preview of their video, I do have a clip. It should be in there. If you guys want to see it, just type 1 real quick. I'm going to assume they typed 1.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait.
We have tons of comments.
I'm so sorry we're so far behind.
It's all good. We're going to take a small break and semi-catch up with this. It's going to be like a 10-second clip, but check this out.
The Ship Show.
That's just behind the scenes.
Coming soon to Sunday evenings on YouTube.
John, I think I cut it short. I didn't realize extra text was coming. What was the extra text? Let us know. I think it was when it was coming on the weekends, right? I can play it again. I don't mind playing it again.
The Ship Show.
Coming soon to Sunday evenings on YouTube.
Alyssa looks up quick. Every Sunday. Cool.
Okay. I'm sorry.
How funny was that first round? Alyssa wasn't looking. She was like,
I didn't well, you clapped and I didn't realize it was done. And anyhow, so I want to do. I'm gonna try to get through these comments because I didn't realize how far behind.
Yeah, so we're behind. This is the.
I mean, it's good. It's good.
It's
you have
good.
questions.
You guys have questions. We're gonna try to answer these.
Okay. Except it just keeps doing. I'm sorry. I can physically not scroll back any further.
Yeah, my phone is gone too.
Okay, the port time. Oh my gosh, it's coming in so fast. What? Favorite port y'all have been to?
Curacao.
Favorite part about the Disney cruise?
Mickey bars. I'm just kidding. The magic that is offered through Disney is obviously timeless, and that's what makes Disney Disney.
Yeah, it's just like stepping into a Disney park. Every time you walk in, it just seems so magical, and they just capture your attention, and their service is exceptional.
Yeah. There was something crazy where, like, Alyssa's doing her thing, and, like, she's just kind of walking, and then, like, I'll hear, like, the soundtrack to Hercules, which is one of my favorite movies.
Right.
And they just play a snippet. They're like, dun, 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 dun. You're like, Hercules? But yeah.
Guys, I am sorry if I'm missing questions. So essentially, I'm going to do as many as I can to the bottom. We'll ask again, probably in the flash round, but this will not let me scroll up any further.
It won't let you scroll back?
So I cannot go back any further to where I am right this second. And they keep disappearing because I keep talking and I'm not answering your questions. So let me see. Have you guys been on the Carnival Victory? No, we haven't.
Is it difficult planning a group cruise? No, Alyssa's doing a really good job, and we're getting tips from Josh Holcomb, so it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, and we'll have more of like a itinerary. I'll post later,
Yeah.
so if you guys want to hang out with us throughout the day, we'll post what we're gonna do.
And if you're not a travel agent and you're trying to plan a group cruise, I'd strongly suggest you go to our website and click Plan a Cruise, because, whew.
How do you manage your files while on board?
Often I'll drag all my files onto the hard drive and I'll categorize them based on what I did in different segments of the day. If you guys need to see a behind the scenes video of that, I do have one, but I'll make another one for you guys, like how to log your footage.
What ship to Alaska? We're going to on the Ovation.
Ovation of the Seas.
We've already answered. Is the key $24 per day per person? I believe so. Sounds right. It is per day per person, whatever the price is. That is how the structure's set up. Okay, that's bizarre. We will potentially. I just saw Scott Weber. Sorry, I can't make September. I will be just getting off my Europe cruise. We will potentially be doing a group cruise, another one. As long as this one goes really well.
Yeah, this one goes really well, and we might actually let someone else plan it. So.
How difficult will the editing part of being a vlogger be?
Depending on the vlogger. I spend about roughly, how do I put this? The vlogs that you guys really enjoy, Alyssa has pointed out, I spend about 10 to 12 hours editing it. The ones that I crank out really, really, really fast, about 3 to 5 hours per one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just depends what kind of vlogger you want to be.
Right. How about the Edge?
Yes.
Yes. However, it is not cheap, so it's
expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a distant dream at this point. All right. Already paid for drinks in the internet in Royal Caribbean. How hard would it be to switch to the key? I would contact Royal Caribbean about that. I know that the key does not include the drinks, so it would just be the internet part. I don't know if they would refund you. I would just call them.
Yep, communication.
Norwegian Joy through the Panama Canal. I actually looked at doing that one for this year. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, but it looks like a great one.
Super dead. It's not even saying charge me.
I was going to say, I can charge it. All right, we got some chats going on in here. How do you sponsor your channel? Amy, we are obviously, so essentially, as all of you or most of you know, I'm doing this full time right now. Cullen also has a full-time job, but in order for us to both do this full time and both do this, both go on more cruises, we're looking for essentially travel agents and or travel cruise companies to help sponsor the channel monetarily and to help provide a service to you guys. So whether it is another travel agent that we would partner with, that they would help us book the travel with you, or if it's a cruise tour company, obviously we would want them to have the best shore excursions or whatever for whatever island that we're going to. I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Right? To elaborate a little further, like I listened to a lot of podcasts, and I was listening to Alex Hormozy. He does a lot of gym stuff, but he was talking about decentralization and doubling down on what you're already good at. So basically, even though you have all these different elements of your business, he was saying find out what you're really, really good at, what you really, really enjoy, and try to get someone else to help you out with what you feel, I won't say it's not pushing you further, but it's just like taking your time, your attention.
Right.
And I feel like that was really important. That was a really interesting quote to hear, because even in something like accounting, we don't really like accounting, but it's something we have to do.
Right.
But her aunt's also an accountant. You see, stuff like that. So
right.
Even though I can edit photos, Alyssa started learning how to edit photos, so that ended up taking some of the time away from me and giving me my time back, because now she's editing her own photos, which is awesome.
Right.
So
What happened to those older vlogs like the cruise wedding? They're still on our channel.
Should still be there.
Yeah, they should still be there. Sorry.
We love behind the scenes. One. Okay.
Great. Love Loopy so far. The case itself is slick compared to my OtterBox. Yeah. My favorite part, and I run a lot now with Olivia, but I can just hold my phone like this and have my headphones in, and like it's just not gonna move. So that is my favorite part about this specific case, is that it's a little slick on the sides, but I don't hardly ever hold the sides. If I'm just like randomly out and about, I'm holding it like this.
Yeah.
So.
Even if you're ziplining on the steepest zip line on the planet.
Right. That was my favorite. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, are you going to drop your phone? Like, what's going on? No, I'm holding it like this, and my hand is like this. It is not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Literally the best adventure. Right. Literally the best adventure.
We do have insurance for situations like that. Like,
yeah. But that's funny. Okay. Sorry, I'm just everyone's talking, but I'm just trying to find the questions now because we are really far behind. I'm sorry. Have you guys... Oh, we talked about Carnival Victory. We've not been on the Carnival Victory. It would help to have your phone too. Okay, so the dogs were okay, and now they're asleep. It's so funny. Did you like the Carnival Magic? Going in August with my best friend as our first cruise.
Yes. If Reverend Dr. E is still on that bad boy, you're going to have a good time.
I don't think he is.
Where's he at now?
I thought he was on the Pride.
Good time.
I could be wrong. But no, the Magic was a great ship. That was probably one of my favorite Carnival cruises that we did. Besides the Vista. But that was before the Vista, so at the time it was my favorite. All right, we got some people answering. Solo cruising, thank you. I'm sorry. On disembarkation day, what do you guys typically do before getting off the ship? Keep up the great work. Thank you. Well, we usually grab breakfast and leave. Honestly, that's usually it. Yeah. However, on Disney, I really enjoyed debarkation and disembarkation.
Oh yeah, they structured that out really well.
Right. So on Disney specifically, they have dinner. They have dinner. They have breakfast.
They have a breakfast.
Right. According to your dinner rotation. So you get to sit with your same table mates. If you want, you can just go to Cabanas and leave or whatever. Yeah. But you get to sit with your same table mates. Your same servers are there. You get to have one last meal together. It has like a scheduled dining room, obviously for that, and a time per your group. And you can literally just hang out before you have to get off the ship. And we weren't rushed. We didn't have, our flight wasn't supposed to leave until after 6. And then that was a whole different story. But we just took our time, and it was really nice. We just ate breakfast, we chatted, and then we just moseyed off the ship, is essentially what we did. Which cruise line has the best MDR food? Disney. The best MDR food? What cruise line?
Disney.
Yeah, Disney. Second for me would be Royal Caribbean.
Mariner. Specifically.
Yeah, their food was good. Everyone's telling me to chug. That's funny. I was here last week when everything went down. Saddest day of my life.
Hey, it happens to the best of us. I don't know one creator it hasn't happened to.
That's true.
Like in the cruise industry. I remember when YouTube shut down with La Lita Loca, and then Cruise Geeks TV last week it split the clip or something crazy. And so
the internet,
it happens to everybody.
Yeah, technology is great when it works.
The robot thing with Sharon at Sea.
Oh yeah, that was so weird. Jamie's like,
it was cool.
That's funny. Do you guys plan on cruising on the new Carnival Sunrise? I will be on November 21st. I think it looks like a great renovation. I would like to see the sunrise. I really would. We don't have anything planned though yet. I'm not sure if I can answer this. My travel agent said we can upgrade a room category for $70. Right now, we are guaranteed balcony. Any idea what category upgrade would be? No, I'm not sure. It would depend on whatever the cruise line is offering. So it could be another balcony, or it could be some sort of suite. So I can't answer that question. I'm sorry. Do you ever get bored on board?
No, I get tired, and I take a nap.
That's true.
I don't think I ever get bored. There's something to do.
There's almost always something to do.
Or eat. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hungry.
Right. No matter what cruise line you're on. And right, so we're always on the move, and I feel because we're trying to film stuff and we're doing all this stuff, but we will take a nap.
Yeah.
And I don't consider that being bored. I consider that just enjoying my cruise vacation.
Ooh, fun fact for you creators out there: nap time is good B-roll time lapse time. So if you're about to lay down, set up a camera.
Ooh, that's
for like 2 or 3 minutes, and you can move it around if you want. Just keep laying down. Get at least 6 different angles. Napping.
That's funny. What do you think about the Bahamas?
Guys, we did a lot of research on the Bahamas, and we are working on it. Like we've been sending some emails because we're excited about the things you guys can do in the Bahamas.
I hope all this works.
I hope it works out. All this works out. We're going back and forth with a couple. It's fun. Like we hope we unlock that for you guys.
Does Alyssa use a tripod plus a camera? I tried to video my grandkids playing and my arm was burning. No, I do have a Gorilla Pod. I don't know where my camera is. Set up essentially for me to hold, but I almost always am holding it.
Yeah.
And it is tiring.
We are going to switch her to a Switch Pod eventually.
Okie dokie.
It's lighter, made out of carbon fiber, and it does what she needs it to do. She's not wrapping it anywhere. It's just a little tripod.
Right.
She can spin and hold. So
nice. Was the GoPro giveaway winner announced?
Yes. Miss Denny K. So
congratulations.
Didn't want to say her last name, but you're on there. I tagged you in the group, but you won. So
and you won.
Thank you for everyone who entered. That's really cool.
Okay. I'm hoping that these questions that are double have just been re-asked because I told you to re-ask them. And not because I know I answered some of these. Half Moon Cay has some awesome water also. That's true. Half Moon Cay in the Bahamas.
The Keys.
I'm listening to you guys, but shopping for a loopy case now. That's funny. Speaking of. Vissa swapped her itinerary. Okay.
Cruise Geeks, man, if you guys are still in the house, when are we going to do this chicken salad chicken Shazam? Or do we need to wait until Endgame, which is 3 hours long?
Yeah, I'm going to need to bring my chicken salad chick into the theater and order that old fashioned. Actually, no, what I want is that margarita that they had.
Yeah.
I mean, the old fashioned that we had was great, but that margarita looked really good.
You guys hear that news yet? Endgame, so at Infinity, the second part to the Infinity Wars, it is 3 hours and like 2 minutes long.
Why? Tracy, can you bring your own blow dryer? Yes, you can. Mine just died on me about 2 weeks ago, and I haven't gotten a new one. So, which cruise line do you like best?
Royal Caribs.
Royal Caribbean is my favorite. However, I think I'm gonna need to go on another Disney cruise, so I can really compare. I loved our Disney cruise. Hands down, my favorite cruise that we've ever taken. But I think I need to do at least one more to compare the lines.
Yeah. I'm sure if we were like sneezing cash all over the place, we'd probably just go on a Disney cruise and it'd be number one.
I'm sorry, sneezing cash?
Yeah, I'm talking about like, well,
What is that? That's funny. Okay. Favorite cruise line for food?
Disney,
yeah.
Favorite cruise line for booze?
Royal Caribbean. They have some great drinks. Of course, we didn't have any drinks really on Disney.
Yes, we did.
Well, during the mixology class.
Which, that was really good. Rescind Disney. I forgot about their black teas.
Yeah, it was good. What's the best site you can get great cruise deals? I haven't been on my first cruise yet and planning the second one already. That's funny. We really only booked through the cruise lines.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, so whatever deals they have is what we use. I know that there are some other third-party sites. I'm just unaware of what they are.
They can be risque. So I think Don made a couple of videos about it. So some of those sites are... Whew.
Someone's talking about Shore Excursioneer. For shore excursions.
Legit. Yeah, legit.
We've used them several times, and I will use them almost every time that we're going to book an excursion, if I can. Okay. Is anyone else going to be on the Vista soon? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I mean, we're not, but Curacao was amazing. Yes, it was. What are the names of the sites besides Shore Excursioneer that you use? There's also Shore Excursions Group. I'm sorry, just spit everywhere. And then I actually just Google. So I use TripAdvisor a lot.
Yeah, you can look at TripAdvisor, kind of get an idea what you're looking for, and then Google the company, and then to see if it's legit and stuff like that. So,
Tanya, does Royal Caribbean have the best escargot? I'm going to try it for the first time. It's pretty darn good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Disney's might have been better, but I like Royals over Carnivals.
Here's the deal: Royals is better than Carnivals, but Royals is also better than Disney's because Royals was hotter. It was fresher to me. So especially on the Mariner of the Seas, but the escargot on Disney is better than the escargot on Freedom of the Seas. That is the equation.
Okay. And the Majesty of the Seas. It's not that it wasn't good on the Majesty. I agree. It just wasn't okay. Anyhow, people can't wait for the ship show, so that's exciting. That's how far behind we are.
Hey, Klekowski, man. York, man.
Do you have to take a passport onto each island with you, or can you take a photocopy of it? This is probably not good. We don't ever take our passport off the ship. If for some reason you miss the ship, that's going to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
But we almost always just carry our photo ID, so like our driver's license.
Photo ID, driver's license, and a cape. So that way they know you're serious.
Have you guys ever used Skype or Zoom video conferencing while on the ship? No, but I have FaceTimed my mother while we were, and I FaceTimed you when I was on the Majesty of the Seas. We were docked in Nassau, but I was using the ship's Wi-Fi, and it was not easy. So I don't know if it was just the ship or it's just the connection wasn't very strong, and I could see them, but we had some issues with hearing. That's all.
Guys, we're in that 2-minute window, that countdown.
Well, I'm really far behind.
We haven't eaten yet.
I forgot. I kind of forgot all about that.
We could eat.
At this point, I drank my whole glass of wine. I forgot about dinner.
Here's an idea. We could say no here on live, but what if we did a flash round and then picked up the rest of the questions inside of Facebook Live? And if you guys didn't mind if we ate our Chinese, but we could answer questions there in the after show.
That's true.
We could do that if you want.
What do you use to edit your videos?
Final Cut Pro.
Can I bring a power strip without surge protector on the ship?
No.
I'm going to say no, only because we've had issues with the power strips without the surge protectors as of recently. So, actually starting in August. I know Royal Caribbean changed their policies, and then we just stopped bothering bringing it on all of the other cruises because we didn't feel like getting it confiscated.
Now it's just drones.
Right. So now I would recommend getting like a plug with like a multi-port, as long as it's not surge protected.
Yeah.
What is the key? I know that a couple people jumped in this really late. So the key is Royal Caribbean's like VIP treatment. It's if you're familiar with Carnival, it's kind of like they're faster to the fun but enhanced. So you get priority embarkation, priority debarkation. You get special access and like reserved seating for shows. You get special access and like private sessions for like the flow rider and the rock wall. You get a free lunch at Chops Grill. You get what else do you get? Free Wi-Fi for the cabin. It's crazy. So
it's also a song by DJ Khaled. I think it was in the top 10 charts in like 2017. So
Oh, this is a good question, Jose. What summer 2020 itineraries on DCL piqued your interest? The 9-night Mediterranean and Greek Isle cruise. I want to do that so bad, and it is so expensive. I got really sad when I saw those prices come out, because I expected it.
Yeah.
I expected it to be like $4,000 or $5,000. It's like almost $7,000 for an interior cabin. Like, I wanted to cry. That hurt my soul so bad. So if anybody wants, to give us $7,000 so we can go to the Greek Isles on the Disney cruise, that would be ideal.
Oh man. Guys, it's 10 o'clock. We're seeing some people drop off 1:30. We've jumped from 179 to 1:30 real quick.
Can you book the key through the cruise planner? Yes, you can. What are you guys most excited about? The Navigator of the Seas. When are you guys going? The thing that I'm most excited about is all of the new water slides.
Yeah, those water slides look nuts. Laser tag, awesome. There's also the lounge areas.
Yeah, the new pool and the lime and coconut bar area. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh,
and we are not telling you when we're going yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Griff is having a gun show.
For me?
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
The gun show.
Tips on planning a cruise with multiple people going. Communication is key. So whether it's through email or through group chat or through phone calls, just kind of all be on the same page. And I think that's kind of that's my biggest takeaway from planning cruises with multiple people. Have you been on the Vista? Yes. We sailed on the Vista back in September. We have some cruise vlogs, so if you want to check those out on our channel, that would be cool. It's a fun series. Is there another Disney vlog? Technically,
yes. There is a bonus vlog that I won't say I haven't stopped working on, but it's on the side right now. It's with John Klikowski, so we're met up in Puerto Rico. It's super fun. I just haven't had a chance to actually tackle it because I was sick past week and a half.
Yeah. Would you guys consider the Pride? I feel like no one goes on it but the East Coasters. I have been on the Pride before, and we've toured the Pride, but it goes out of Baltimore, and it's not that we don't want to go out of Baltimore. Well, it's okay, buddy.
Hey, man.
It's just not something that we're looking at right now.
Just get anxiety.
I know.
Gotta wrap it up.
I know. I'm coming. Advice / stuff you wish you knew before the Mariner of the Seas.
I wish I'd have known how much fun I was actually going to have. Sometimes you're like, oh, laser tag. Oh, bouncy. Like, no, that's a lot of fun.
And know that what is that called? The Sky Pad? There's a long line for that. Yeah. At least it was for ours because it's a short cruise and there's really only a certain time that it's open. So just keep that in mind. Kind of be in line before it starts if that's what you like, before it opens, if that's what you want to do, because you'll wait like an hour for it because we did. Is that your wedding ring? It looks so unique. Close up, please. Yes, this is Kalo. It is silicone. You can get, silicone rings almost anywhere now, but since we work out a lot and we cruise and travel a lot, it's just easier for me to have this on all the time. Do you self-disembark? Have you ever tried carry-on only for a cruise? Yes, we almost always self-disembark. I don't think we did on this past cruise because we had like three suitcases. And yes, we did carry on only for the Freedom of the Seas cruise. Oh my goodness, there's so many questions. Taxi or Uber for running around the city? Uber. How do you find out which cruise director is going to be on your ship? You can really Google it. So depending on the cruise line, it'll be easier to find than others. Nurse Nancy says, take your food and eat it on live.
All right, 126, dropping down. People are hopping off. It's getting late.
Have you used Go Port Canaveral parking services instead of parking at the port? We use Park and Go. I think that's what it's called. Or Park and Cruise. And Port Canaveral. And it's like $8 or $10 per day.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
And we love it. I don't think we park anywhere else.
Yeah. Reliable, safe.
How long can you stay on the ship? When will they kick you off? When they have to start bringing other people back on.
Yeah.
So essentially, by like 10, no later than 11, everyone's pretty much off the ship.
Yeah.
What's parking like at Miami Cruise Terminal? We also do a third-party parking with Miami because it's so expensive. Why is parking your car so expensive? That will never make sense to me. We used, what did we use? Miami. Safe Cruise Parking.
Safe Cruise Parking.
In Miami. And they will shuttle you to the cruise. So I would recommend doing that. Okay, a few more questions, and then we'll for sure wrap it up. If I can find any.
Nurse Nancy SwitchPod is a tripod exclusively made for vloggers and content creators. It's to directly compete with the Gorilla Pods.
For someone used to land group tours abroad, would it be better to do a cruise with lots of ports and go all in, and do one with a bunch of sea days?
I like hybrids.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would kind of be up to you and up to the person that would be going. I like sea days, but I love exploring new ports. So I don't know. Do both. Do a good mixture. Vegas meetup. Probably not.
I'm born in Vegas. Let's do it.
Yeah, I don't like Vegas that much. We're going to Chicken Salad Chick on Thursday the 11th with Mama Sandy. You should join us.
Okay. He said next Sunday?
Thursday the 11th.
Thursday the 11th.
I'm trying to figure.
Thursdays are hard.
I have an interesting schedule right now. Okay. Nails by Mayor. Let me know when you're ready for beauty supply shopping. Yes.
I will.
Okay. Thoughts on Royals, updates, additions to Coco Key. We will hopefully let you know sooner rather than later. We've not been on Princess.
Sneeze fun.
Oh. Thank you.
Thank you, Florida Krista. She said $2 super chat.
Will you guys go on the Symphony of the Seas? Maybe. We're going on the Harmony, so not that that's not different, but
yeah,
I feel like it's pretty close. Do you ever cruise without vlogging? I have, mainly because I'm not with him, but other than that, no. What excursion should I take in Bonaire or Curacao? We did, what is that? Curacao Actif.
Curacao Actif, and then probably do like the salt mines.
Yeah, we didn't take an excursion in Bonaire. We just took a water taxi to climb Bonaire, and I mean that was really nice if you just want to chill beach day. Do you ever use Shipmate? We do have a Shipmate. We have a few cruises on there, and we will start putting our cruises on there after we sail.
Oh, okay.
So there will be some cruises on there, and there will be some cruises that are not on there. We'll just leave that at that. When does Royal announce the entertainment? You should pre-book, right? Depending on what ship you're on, you should definitely pre-book. Don't know when it is. Probably like 90 days out. That makes sense, right? There's so many questions.
Thank you, guys.
Oh my gosh, I'm still so full mind.
Thank you for asking the questions.
Okay, and I scrolled down and I lost it, so I'm sorry. Can you actually be put into jail for flying a drone?
Yes. Technically, yes. If you're breaking the law, they will throw you in jail for doing that. Or at least get you a ticket. Or confiscate the drone. You got options.
Flying Dutchman thoughts. Super cool. You should do that if you're going to St. Martin. Any chance on getting on the Scarlet Lady?
Absolutely.
I mean, we're so down. We are so down. Especially if it goes, like, because we haven't been to Cuba yet, and I think that would be a fun itinerary for us. Yeah. Is Central Park only on Symphony of the Seas? No, it's on, I think, all of the Oasis class
ships.
Was the Flow Rider hard to do? I want to try, but a little nervous. What to wear that doesn't fall off. That's funny. It is kind of challenging if you're not ready. If you're not ready for it, just wear a shirt. Yeah. It's fine.
Try not to drink any water beforehand because you'll get tons of it once you hit the, hit the deck. So
that's funny.
Oh yeah. Recommend full body bathing suits on that one. So
Yeah, or a shirt or
shirt, stuff like that,
and or pants.
Yeah. So had a couple of people take some L's on that.
Yeah. Was it quick and easy to find a taxi to take you from the airport and the same one to the cruise port? How much did it cost? It was quick and easy to find a taxi. We have not yet taken a taxi directly to the cruise port. We always go to our Airbnb first because we fly in the day before. But it's usually around like $20 to $30 to get there. Your ranking of the stage shows on DCL.
Amazing.
11. 11.
Awesome. Incredible.
What hotel do you recommend near Port Canaveral? We've not actually stayed in Port Canaveral because we always live really close.
Yeah, just drive.
Okay, yes, we're at the bottom. And you're not answering me. Has anyone been lucky enough to ask and get behind the scenes tour on a ship? How does that work? We do get ship tours.
Good night, Florida Krista.
Occasionally, good night. By being travel agents. So we do get that access. But I'm not sure how it would work for people that are not travel agents. Cool.
Guys, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you, everyone, for the super chats today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Love you guys. If you dig the vibes... If you dig the vibes, please subscribe.
And if you care, please share.
We'll see you in paradise.
In paradise.
Exit video.
Yeah.